Hello there, and welcome to the Bearded Peacocks, my channel, where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm, of course, George. Welcome along, welcome back. Hello there, and welcome to the channel. And wow, what a goal from Patrick Bamford it was to, dispatch of Peterborough. We're going to get into that in this video. There's no real transfer rumours or anything today. It's looking a bit dry, so it's fully focused on the game yesterday. Leeds United ran out 3-0 winners away at Peterborough United. London Road was a sea of pink and yellow, wasn't it? Yesterday, Leeds United progress to the fourth round of the FA Cup. The draw, incidentally, is tonight as of recording after the Man United game. We're all Wigan fans, aren't we, tonight? Come on, Wigan, let's dump United out of the cup. But the most important thing was Leeds United are in the hat and it builds momentum. I don't care what people say, oh no, we don't want a cup run, this, that, and the other. You want to win games of football. It was a game of football. We won it. We're into the next round. And it's a very rare occurrence nowadays, isn't it? Leeds usually lose in the third round away to lower league opposition. I felt like this would be a difficult game. It turned out not to be that too difficult, really. Peterborough definitely had the moments and had their sort of spells of pressure, little pockets of pressure in the game, but it was largely controlled from the off by Leeds United. If we look at the starting 11, 6 changes in all for Daniel Farke. I think the changes were off the top of my head. Firpo for Byram. Cooper came out the team for Shackleton, who ended up on the right hand side of the midfield. Kamara out. Gruev was in. I thought Gruev did okay. Perot came in, didn't he? Ruta and Somerville both getting rests. Willie Nonto came in as well, and so did Jaden Anthony. I think that is all of the changes, perhaps. But yeah, it was one of them games, wasn't it? I felt it was going to be difficult. But we started really well. We started pretty well. I mean, the only player that I felt didn't have the most sparkling game was Jamie Shackleton, but I don't personally know what Jamie really offers to the team. I don't think he offers a great deal, really, does he? Um, well, that's just my opinion. Let me know yours on Jamie Shackleton in the comments down below. I suppose he's a decent squad player, isn't he? But for me, he was the one that looked a little bit off it. But then again, it was his first start or first game since October. I think obviously he's been out for a little while, hasn't he? For me, it didn't looked the one where you could have got at. Also, I didn't think Firpo had a great game. In all honesty, I think Poku on their right hand side, he got the beating of him a little bit. He did have the beating of him. Obviously, Christopher Clarkson hasn't conceded a goal yet in Leeds United colours. A second clean sheet in a row from the Norwegian stopper. And yeah, obviously didn't concede while he was in net in that game against Wolves as well. Still not conceded a goal in net for Leeds. I think he'll be out of the team again, actually, come Saturday. Ilan Meslier, his 3-game ban is up. So I won't be surprised to see Meslier back in. But Clarkson, he's done himself, he's not done himself any harm at all. 2 clean sheets, looked comfortable in both games, albeit hadn't overcrossed the 180 minutes. Hasn't had that much to do in either game he's played, but he's kept a clean sheet. He looked tidy again yesterday, I felt, and fair enough, fair play to him, taking his chance with both hands. So let's wait and see. Excuse me, what happens at Cardiff? But we dominate the early stages. We dominate the ball. They looked a little bit dangerous on sort of on the break a little bit, and they started to impose themselves past the sort of 20-minute mark. But Leeds United get themselves deservedly ahead. It's a lovely, well-worked goal, and it seemed to be very slow motion, didn't it, really? And it was Ethan Ampadu. First goal for Leeds. Ampadu scored 2 at Peterborough, didn't he? Yesterday. It was captain the side as well. yesterday in the middle alongside Ila Gruev, didn't he? Um, in the midfield. It's a lovely, well worked free kick from Jaden Anthony. Uh, sort of Pat Bamford was in and amongst it all day long. He got like the chest down. It seemed to go in slow motion, like I said, and Amadou kicked the ball into the ground and it flew into the net. I thought initially that they'd given offside, not because he was offside, he was nowhere near, but it seemed as though he had done, but he didn't. The goal stood 1-0, Ethan's first goal for Leeds. I think it's only something crazy like his third or something goal in competitive football ever. He will get the next one, of course, as well, wouldn't he? Later on in the game, his second of the game. But we go in 1-0 up at half time and looking comfortable really, and I had no qualms and no sort of I was in no there was no danger in my mind that Leeds United were going to lose this game once that first one went in. And then the unbelievable stuff. Sorry, um, Gray came in actually, didn't he? I think Ethan Ampadu was actually playing centre back, wasn't he, alongside Joe Rodon, which worked pretty well. Obviously, Archie Gray was alongside Ila Gruev, wasn't he? In the middle. Both had decent games. Obviously, Archie Gray should have scored early on. Shouldn't he really? Take your time, Archie, with them situations. He snatched at it straight to the keeper. The keeper messed up. Straight to him in the box. Hit it first time. It wasn't the right decision. Should have looked up, taken his time, and picked the corner out. He probably would have scored. But he did all right. And Eli Gruev, like I said, I thought Gruev looked good. Anyway, we start the second half, and 5 minutes in, let me know if you were there and this was the best ever goal you've seen live. For me, I didn't even know Pat Bamford had this sort of technique in his locker. It's just instinctive, isn't it? We've seen it a few times. Ethan Amadou, it's worked sometimes. Has blasted the ball straight up in the air to the forward line. It worked against Swansea at Ellen Road. We saw it. A lovely assist for him. Um, for Ruta that evening. This time it was Pat Bamford, but you wouldn't expect him to do this from where he was on the field. I do feel a bit sorry for Ethan because he's got 2 goals and an assist. He's captained the side, and he's just his performance is getting overshadowed by that wonder goal by Bamford. But it was absolutely crazy technique. This on the chest. I know the defender slipped, but he wasn't to know. He even said after the game he'd already made his mind up to shoot, even though he could have advanced further because the defender slipped. It wouldn't have been as an amazing goal as that one that he did score yesterday. It was fantastic. He said it counts the same as tap-ins, but tap-ins don't look like that, do they? And also, Pat Bamford doesn't really seem to score tap-ins. I've also seen this echoed by some people as well on social media today. He doesn't score the easy chances, really, but this one is unbelievable. Takes it down in his chest and just thunders the ball into the top corner. You know it's in. It's one of them things, if you play football at any level, if it's Sunday League or some professional somewhere, um, sometimes you just do things that you think, how on earth did I do that? I think that was probably one of those moments for Patrick Bamford. If he admits it or not, it was something that 9 times out of 10 he wouldn't be able to do that. It was just one of them things. Probably didn't even think about it. Just instinct on his chest, swivel round, bang into the top corner. It was absolutely fantastic, and credit where credit's due because I've given Patrick Bamford a lot of flack on this channel down the years. Fair play to him. It was an absolute fantastic technique, fabulous goal. He was very modest afterwards, but I'm sure he was absolutely buzzing with that when he saw it hit the net. And he will have known, like I said, it's instinctive. He would have known in himself as soon as he kicked that ball. It was flying in. And it was fantastic. You see, it was a great angle, wasn't it? I think Leeds tweeted out this morning or sometime today. The angle bit from behind him, you can see Ethan pump the ball up. He chests it, bangs it in the goal. And there's 3 lads in our team going like this. They can't believe the quality that they've just seen. I think it's Archie Gray. There's that picture of him going like that in the to Bamford. Wow, how did you do that? You know, there's him, there's Willie Nonto and Jaden Anthony, both running off to the away fans with their hands on their heads, thinking, "Wow, what have we just witnessed there?" Absolutely fantastic. Worldwide plaudits for Patrick Bamford. We know what the FA Cup is like. People do tune in, and people do pick out wonder goals, and that is certainly one of them. So, congratulations to Pat. In the game, it really saw us home, didn't it? There was no doubt in my mind. It just solidified that we weren't going to lose that game, and comfortably we went on to win the match, and even had a third goal. And yeah, it was Ethan from the corner. I think it's Dan James swings it in 84th minute, is it? Nods it in. He gets his second of the game. But like I said, overshadowed by Patrick Bamford's wonder goal. You know, it couldn't have been a more perfect day for Leeds United in a way, because tricky tie away at a lower league team who are going absolutely great guns at the top of their league. Only once defeated at their home stadium all season, and that was way back in the early part of the season. To go there and win like that, and this team is unstoppable when it gets going. It's just getting the confidence. It's not confidence as such. It's just momentum and everything like that. Once we gain momentum, we've seen it already this season where we've gone sort of 8 games unbeaten. We can string runs together like that quite comfortably, I think, and you know, it's games like this, which I thought was a little bit of a tricky game. We've dispatched them with ease, really, and very professional, very well done from Leeds. You know, a great goal from Pat as well to slide in there as well. It was an all round. It was a very comfortable and very pleasing day for Leeds. Let me know if you went in the comments there below. Peterborough fans, obviously hard luck with that one, but you're still well on the way and in and amongst it for automatic promotion from League One. So, you know, good luck to them, you know, in the rest of the season. But it was all about Leeds yesterday. No danger from Posh at all, really. But thank you very much for watching. Leave your comments there down below. And remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy watching. I think there's a percentage of people that are not subscribed that are watching. So if you'd like it and you keep coming back, do me a favour and hit the subscribe button. We're on the way. Very, very slowly it might add to 1,000 subs. Can we get there by the end of the season? That would be absolutely fantastic. But it's all down to you guys. Thanks a lot. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.